Hi guys, welcome to another location. Welcome to the fourth episode of the third season of the Belgium travel vlog series. Today I'm going to drive to Wallonia to visit the village of Vielsalm. It's a 2-hour drive for me, but before we are going to Vielsalm, we are going to stop. What the fuck was that? Okay, but before Vielsalm we are going to stop in a village near Remochamp where you can find a parking spot. That's the starting point of a beautiful hike. So it's called Ninglinspo. I'm going to do that first. It's a 2.5 kilometer hike, so it's not that long. Afterwards we're going to drive further to Vielsalm. It's 30 minutes, but there's another stop I wanted to show you before we are going to Vielsalm, and that is the waterfalls of Coo. So it's a very nice itinerary for a one-day visit to Vielsalm. But I'm buzzing, I'm looking forward for it, so let's go to the Belgian Ardennes. So here is the start of the 2.5 kilometer hiking trail through Ninglinspo, and look how beautiful. I'm guessing like in 1 hour we will be back, because the 6 kilometer long walking trail is too long for today. It's 2.5 hours duration, so we are going to do the shortest one, but they start all at the same point at the parking spot, but everything is very well signed. I have to follow the yellow arrows. You see a lot of those ropes where you can't pass, and that's because of the nature recovery. So every year there are a lot of people coming to walk this hiking trail, and maybe that's why now they decided to close some parts for the tourists so the nature can recover. Because Ninglinspo, the hiking trail, is very popular, especially with Dutch tourists. Such a quiet and peaceful place. So there we walked next to the river, and now we are following this rocky road down the hill back to the car. Here we have a bit of an open area where you can see all the hills nearby. So basically the first part of the hiking trail is next to the river and you go slightly up, but the level of height isn't that much, so it's really easy. And the second part is like this, just a nice walking trail slightly down the hill. So yeah, I can say it's pretty easy to do with children or dogs. Really recommend it, but yeah, I did the short one. I don't like to do the long distances because I want to do also other things except of hiking during the day, because the longest route is like 13-14 kilometers, so that's a pretty long hike. But if you want to hike the whole day, this is a really nice place to do. Now if I'm back at the car, I will drive towards Vielsalm, but there is one little stop I want to make. It's at the waterfalls of Coo. You also have like a amusement park there called Plopsaco, also really popular. I'm not going to do Plopsaco because I'm alone today, but I have my bike with me, so I will ride 2 hours with my bike here in this beautiful region, and then we will continue my trip to Vielsalm. So we are back at the parking spot. Off to the next stop of the day, the waterfall of Coo. Let's have a quick stop at a local bakery here in Stoumont. 20 minutes outside of Vielsalm. Here it is. I knew this place from a couple of years ago when I came here to the Ardennes to cycle. And I'm going to order 2 or 3 pain au chocolat. So I'm settled. 3 pain au chocolat. So yeah, the part in the middle of the bridge was too crowded. Now I'm going down the hill towards the kerk. For hopefully a better view of the waterfall. The Coo Waterfalls is free to visit and definitely recommended if you are here on a vacation in the Belgian Ardennes. So at the waterfall, the river Amblève drops down about 15 meters. Right next to the waterfall you can also find many cozy restaurants and shops, so perfect to have a little stop. You can also take the cable car up the hill for a nice panoramic view of the Amblève Valley from the lookout tower. Here is the cable car going all the way up. And right next to it is the entrance of Plopsaco. Plopsaco is a park that was built around this famous waterfall. The waterfall is right in front of the Plopsaco amusement park. And if you go up the stairs right next to the waterfall, we come to a cozy village where you also find the Coo Adventure for kayaking, mountain biking, all kinds of outdoor activities. Would you rather do something more active? Then you can do one of the many outdoor activities of Coo Adventure. It's an ideal place to kayak on the Amblève River or mountain bike through the hilly and wooded area, or do even more fun sports. It's a place that I really wanted to show you guys because yeah, it's only 20 minutes outside of Vielsalm.
ATM on the track.
So we finally made it in Vielsalm, the last stop of the day. It's a nice village, close to Stavelot, to Spa. In the village of Vielsalm you will also find the first largest mountain of Belgium, the Waterfall. In the winter it's the place to be for skiing. You can't ski in many places here in Belgium because only this area is hilly enough. But yeah, I never skied in my own country, but if I wanted to, if I do, then I will come to the Waterfall, of course. But now we are just having a stroll here in Vielsalm, and look, the lake. Let's find a place to sit for a while so I can finish my monster. But it's very peace and quietful here. Look how beautiful the lake. Vielsalm is also related with witches. This is why every year in the end of July there is a festival, a blueberry festival, which is all in theme with witches and the legends in Vielsalm. So why visit Vielsalm? Yes, it is a cozy village in the middle of nature with some typical historic buildings, authentic restaurants and a beautiful lake. But there isn't much to do in the village itself, except the Maison du Pays de Salm, where you can learn everything about the history of Vielsalm and this region. But the main reason to come here is because it's a perfect starting point to explore the surrounding area, walking trails, bike trails, the Amblève River for all kinds of water sport activities, and you also have a family park, Center Parks, right outside the village. So I think we are at the market square. You see a couple of historic buildings. And this is a school. And there you have the church of Vielsalm. We're almost back at the car. This is a very nice restaurant. I visited this a couple years ago, also in the summer. A really authentic vibe there. So yeah, this was Vielsalm. It was a very nice day here, and you can easily spend a couple days here, especially with the kids. You can go to the family park, spend the week here, especially when the weather is this good. So I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and a reaction in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel LAWCATION, and I will see you again in a LAWCATION. Ciao.
If you send me the location, then I'll be right there.